All right. We're live here with Phil Fleming from the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. Thanks so much for having us, Phil.
You're welcome.
So right here at Westworld, this is, for people not familiar with it, it's kind of the Barrett-Jackson of the Arabian horse world, right?
It sure is. It's the number 3 event in Scottsdale.
Oh, that's amazing. So the golf outing, obviously, the Barrett-Jackson, the Arabian horses.
And we are 3.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic. So we were just talking a little bit ahead of time. 64 years this has been going on here in the Valley?
This is the 64th year.
Man.
The show began with 22 horses. It was at the Biltmore Hotel, and
Right.
it was one day. The show was founded by some of the leading families of Scottsdale,
Sure.
the Chaunceys, the McCormicks, and the Gainies. Who,
And like we said, I recognize those names.
Everybody still recognizes those names.
Absolutely.
And so it then grew into what their motivation was, is to have show in the wintertime where people could come out here and enjoy the sunshine
Sure.
in February in the winter.
Sure.
And so it's turned into the largest, most prestigious Arabian horse show in the world.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
So this is the one, huh?
This is the one. Everybody wants to win the Scottsdale Arabian Show.
So it's kind of funny. I was actually over at Volante. I don't know if you're familiar with that little restaurant right in the airport.
Sure.
So people are flying these horses in here. It's crazy.
They are. We have horses. We have horses from over 30 countries
Right.
that have been here, and they fly them in.
Yep.
And they bring them in. Obviously, if you're going to go to that expense, you know
Yeah.
that you have a pretty good horse.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
hope that you do.
Absolutely. So it's 9 days, is that right?
It's 11 days.
11 days. Wow. So during the 11 days, kind of walk us through. I mean, obviously we've got a whole bunch going on here. It looks like they're just kind of warming up, but it's shows, it's auctions, it's vendors, it's a little bit of everything.
It sure is. We have over 1,000 commercial vendors for shopping. Anything from salad plates to equestrian
Sure.
equipment, saddles. It's just a whole range of things that you can buy here, but the shopping and the eating is spectacular.
Wow. So how much would you say as like an impact for Scottsdale? What does this kind of bring to the city?
$50 million.
$50 million.
Yes,
Wow.
the economic impact is considered to be $50 million to the city.
And that's amazing. So that's just people eating and staying in restaurants and hotels and bringing their horses in and everything else.
It is, and not only obviously people come in for the duration of the show, the 11 days, but what we really have as well is many people from back east will leave right after Christmas
Sure.
and just rent a place and come out here and stay through the show.
That's a nice life. Right
Yeah,
there, huh?
it's a nice life, and they just spend it through the show. And one of the interesting aspects is there's a lot of horse sales that go on during this time period, but there's a lot of home sales.
Oh yeah.
People get here.
Well, we're realtors. So
Yeah, all right.
Yes. Yeah,
Right.
we
Well,
understand
Our
that's
that.
how
favorite
it
time of
works.
year.
Is, we get many people that get here and they decide they either want to move here permanently,
Right.
or they want to have a second home here.
Sure.
So that helps a great deal as well.
So if you're what does an Arabian horse cost? I mean, what are they going for at the auction?
You know, the great thing about the Arabian horse, they come in all price ranges.
Okay.
I mean, you'll see horses here, maybe that kids are riding, that are just a few $1,000s.
Wow.
And you will also see horses here that are several million. About 5 years ago, we had a pretty big stallion sell for about 1.5 million here in
Wow,
Scottsdale.
that's fantastic.
And so,
So is that a
everybody
lineage thing? I mean, obviously that's a little bit of lineage, just a little bit of the horse.
It is, and it's really what the horse produces.
Okay.
You know, when you start, say, putting a stallion at stud, you'll see what their offspring are.
Right.
And then if they're good, it will just increase the value of that stallion, and then more people will want to breed to that stallion.
Sure. So help me understand a little bit. So you're showing your horse, right?
Yes.
But your horse is not for sale.
No.
So in the showing, it's a hobby, it's a sport.
It's a love of the horse,
Okay.
and it's a love of competing and showing.
Sure.
You can certainly make money with Arabian horses, but most of the people, especially people like me, we're considered what are amateurs. We do
Right.
not get paid to train horses.
Sure.
Those type of things. The reason we're doing it is because we love the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the horses. How many horses have you had overall? I mean, in Arabians.
I grew up with them.
Oh, wow,
I
okay.
grew up with a little pony back in Michigan. So I mean, I probably had over.
I'm from Michigan. Wow.
Yeah, I've had over 20 or 25 horses over the years, but that's several years.
Sure. And where do you keep your personal horse now?
I keep my horse at a ranch in Scottsdale called Sandspur Ranch on 93rd and Cactus.
Right.
It's
Okay.
still one of the old ranches that
Yeah,
have
yeah.
still stayed in that area. That
It's in the
hasn't become
city.
home.
It's in the city, but
Right.
it's got the horse rights.
It does. It still has the horse rights. Yes.
So you see a lot of Rio Verde kind of area, right? Are there Arabian horses? I mean, I see all kinds of horse farms out there.
Oh yes,
but there's some Arabians out there as well.
Many Arabian farms out there.
Sure.
When we had the housing boom,
right.
frankly, we saw a lot of the ranches that were in closer to Scottsdale. They were just sold, and they, then became homes.
Sure.
So what people did was they moved out further to Rio Verde. So we have a lot of the ranches that are still out in Rio Verde.
Yeah. So this is obviously where Barrett Jackson is at. We're at Westworld, which is a fantastic facility. But the crazy thing here is, like, there's a whole bunch of RVs. How many people are staying here on site? I mean, is there quite a few?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that we have probably people that are in their RVs. We probably have 500 or 600.
Right.
And many people just use them. They may be staying in hotels as well.
Sure.
But they just go back
during
and
the day,
forth. They like a place to hang out during the day and
absolutely
and go in. And so we will have, though, over 300,000 people that will come through the gate during the course of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's open to the public, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Admissions is $10, and children are free.
Oh, that's fantastic. Great. So I get to, like, a lot of people, I think, Carter, agree with me, aren't really sure that they can just show up and check it out.
You can.
But there's stuff going on the whole time.
There's stuff going on. You're going to see, we have stuff for small children. We have a petting zoo. We have a meet a horse where you can get up, touch an Arabian. You can sit on an Arabian. And then you can come and you can watch the classes that they're competing in.
Sure.
And as I told you, there's all of these commercial exhibits as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So I think you were telling me earlier about 2,000 horses here?
2,300 this year.
2,300, yeah. So 2,300 horses, Westworld, right here at, where are we at? We're at Bell in the 101, Frank Lloyd right in the 101. 11 days. $10. That's it.
$10.
And there's food vendors. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Bring the whole family.
You can bring your whole family, and there'll be something, the things that the kids will like to do, and that the adults will like to do as well.
Sure. And it runs through this weekend. Sunday's the
last
last
day.
day.
Sunday is our last day.
Great. So if you've been thinking about it, come out to the Arabian Horse Show. Say hi. Check it out. $10. You can't beat it. And honestly, it looks like a fantastic event. I mean, I can't believe how much is built up. I mean, it's like, we'll show some pictures of the barns too, but the facades are amazing. They've got these whole things decked out, and it all goes away on Sunday, right?
It will. A lot of these facades take about a week to build.
Sure.
So, they'll take a couple days to tear them down.
So it's not quite Waste Management Open, where half the year they're building, half the year they're tearing down.
Yeah. We hope to get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We hope to get there.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, we really, really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and hopefully we get some people to come out here and check this out. And again, this is Phil Fleming, right?
Yes.
Arabian Horse owner, also a local attorney, and Carter and John with Scottsdale Living. And make sure to come check this event out because it's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.